channel Knowledge Hub, then subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon for the latest update. Today we're gonna start with your quantitative aptitude class, and that has been the class we have is your 95th classes of the session. In the last 94 classes we had done your quantitative aptitude. In that we had even though started with arithmetical ability. In arithmetical ability, we had done your operations on numbers, SCF and LCM of numbers, decimal fractions, simplifications, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, percentage and profit and loss here. That's what we have to cover up, and that has been the 11th topic of the sessions as well. So here we go ahead. We'll start with discussing about in the last classes we had discussed about 60th question of the sessions here. And before starting with this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe to our channel so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. So we go ahead for the 61th question of the session. The question we have here is that at what profit percent must an article be sold so that by selling at half that price, there may be a loss of 30%. The options we have 25%, 36%, 40% and 42%. We go ahead. At what profit percent must an article be sold so that by selling at half that price, there may be a loss of 30%. Now we go ahead for the solution for the same, and that what we'll have to find it out. We go ahead for here, and which is being important one of course. So with the same, that we'll have to solve it out. Let SP as being rupees X here so that we can find it out. Let SP equals to rupees X and new SP equals to rupees X by 2 and loss is equals to 30%. So CP equals to rupees 100 upon 70 into X by 2, which is equals to 5x upon 7. So profit equals to rupees X minus 5x upon 7 equals to rupees 2x upon 7, and that has been profit percent is equals to 2x upon 7 into 7 upon 5x into 100%, that has been equals to 40%. Now we go ahead for the same. We'll find out another question here. That has been the 62th question of the sessions here. The question is, the CP of an article is 40% of the SP. The percent that the SP is of CP is, the options we have to 50 to 40, 60 and 40 here. We go ahead for the same. The CP of an article is 40% of the SP. The percent that the SP is of CP is that we have. So for that, as I told you, in the options to 50 to 40, 60 and 40, we go ahead for the same. CP is equals to 40 upon 100 into SP is equals to SP is equals to 5 by 2 CP, which is equals to 5 by 2 into 100% of CP, and that is being equals to 250% of CP that we have as an answer here. Now we go ahead for the another question, which has been another important question here, has been the 63rd question of the sessions as well. That will go ahead. So 63rd question here, that by selling a pen for ₹15, a man loses 1/16 of what it cost him. The cost price of the pen is, that the options we have ₹16, ₹18, ₹20 and ₹21. So we go ahead. By selling an article by selling a pen for ₹15, a man loses 1/16 of what it cost him. The cost price of the pen is, so the option we have ₹16, ₹18, ₹20 and ₹21. We'll find it out the solution here. Let the CP be ₹X. It is mean the let the cost price be ₹X. Then x minus 15 equals to x upon 16 equals to x minus x upon 16 is equals to 15. 15x upon 16 is equals to 15, which is equals to x is equals to 16. So CP equals to ₹16 that we get here. That is mean the cost price is equals to 16 here. Now we go ahead for the another question, that has been the another one, and which has been the 64th question of the session. The question is here, by selling an article, Michael earned a profit equal to 1/4 of the price he bought it. If he sold it for ₹375, what was the cost price? The option we have ₹281.75, ₹300, ₹312.50 and ₹350. By selling an article, Michael earned a profit equal to 1/4 of the price he bought if he sold it for ₹375. What was the cost price? That we have to find out. The options we have here is ₹281.75, ₹300, ₹312.50 and ₹350 here. That what we have discussed as well. So we'll find out the solution for the same, and that is being important one. So here we go ahead for the same here, and the solution for the same that we have as follows. So we go ahead here, and that is for finding it out it as well. So that SP is equals to, which is being SP is equals to CP, that is being equals to CP into 1 upon 4 CP, which is equals to 5 by 4 CP. So 5 by 4 CP equals to 375. That is being CP equals to rupees 375 into 4 upon 5, which is equals to rupees 300 that we have, and that what we have to find it out. We'll go ahead for the 65th question of the sessions here. That is being important, of course. 65th question here, and that what we even have to talk about it, and which has been important one. So 10% loss on selling price is what percent loss on the cost price we have to find out. Options we have 9.1 by 11%, 9.2 by 11%, 10% and 11%. So we go ahead. 10% loss on selling price is what percent loss on the cost price, that we have to talk about it. So we go ahead for the solution here. So let SP is equals to rupees 100. Then loss is equals to rupees 10. CP equals to rupees 100 plus 10, which is equals to 100 rupees 110. So loss percent equals to 10 upon 110 into 100%, which is equals to 9.1 by 11% here. Now we go ahead for the next question, we talk about it. So we go ahead here for the same that we have to talk about it. Go ahead for the another question. It's been 866th question of the sessions here. The question is, if loss is 1 by 3 of SP, the loss percentage is, that we have to talk about it. If loss is 1 by 3 of SP, the loss percentage is, that we have to talk about it. The option is 16 2 by 3, 20%, 25%, 33, 1 by 3%. We have to find it out for the same, and we'll go ahead for here. Let SP is equals to rupees X, then loss equals to rupees X by 3 CP, which is equals to rupees X plus X by 3, which is equals to rupees 4X upon 3. So loss percentage equals to X by 3 into 3 upon 4X into 100%. X being cancelled by X here, 3 being cancelled by 3. 2 2s are 4, 2 5s are 10 and 0. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, and then your 2 5s are 10 here. So we'll get your 25% will be the right answer for this question as well. Now we'll go ahead for the next, we talk about it, which has been the 67th question of the sessions here, and that has been important one, of course. So the question we have here, in a certain store the profit is 320% of the cost. If the cost increased by 25% but the selling price remains constant, approximately what percentage of the selling price is the profit here? That what we have to talk about it. So that has been asked in the math examination paper. We'll go ahead. In a certain store the profit is 320% of the cost. If the cost increases, by 25%, but the selling price remains constant, approximately what percentage of the selling price is the profit? That we have to talk about it. That has been asked in math examination paper. 30, 70, 100 and 250, we have your options here, and that we'll find it out for the same. So let CP is equals to rupees 100, then profit equals to rupees 320, and SP is equals to rupees 420. So new CP equals to 125% of 100, that is equals to rupees 125, and new SP, that is selling price, equals to rupees 420. So profit equals to rupees 420 minus 125 will get rupees 295. Now we'll find it our required percentage here. So required percentage is equals to 295 upon 420 into 100%, which is equals to 1475 upon 21%, which is equals to 70% here. That we have as an answer. Now we'll go ahead with 68 question of the session, and that has been the very important question here. And as I told you, this has been asked in the math examination paper, so that has been also important one. We'll go ahead for 68 question of the session here. 68 question of the sessions here that we have to discuss. So here we will go ahead with 68 question here. That the question we have: the profit earned by selling an article for rupees 832 is equals to the loss incurred when the same article is sold for rupees 448. What should be the sale price for making 50% profit? That has been asked in bank PO question paper as well. The option for the same we have rupees 920, rupees 960, rupees 1060, rupees 1200, and none of these. So we go ahead here. The profit earned by selling an article for rupees 832 is equal to loss incurred when the same article is sold for rupees 448 what should be the sale price? What should be the sale price for making 50% profit? That has been asked here is in the bank PO question paper. So for the same, and options as I told you is 920, 960, 1060, 1200, and none of these for the same. We go ahead, and that's what we have to talk about it. So with the same, we'll find it out the solution here. Let CP equals to rupees X. Then 832 is equals 832 minus X is equals to X minus 448. That is equals to 2x equals to 1280. X equals to 640. Now required selling price is equals to 150% of rupees 640, which is equals to rupees 150 upon 100 into 640. 0 being cancelled by this, and this 0 being cancelled by this. So 1564 is your rupees 960 that we get as an answer. Now we go ahead for the next question that we have to talk about it, which is being the another important question as your 69th question of the sessions. And the question we have here is that the profit earned by selling an article for rupees 500 is double the loss incurred when the same article is sold for rupees 450. At what price should the article be sold to make 25% profit? That has been the important one. And the options we have rupees 600, rupees 750, rupees 800, and data inadequate. That we go ahead here. That what we have to discuss as well. So here that we have the profit earned by selling, the profit earned by selling an article for rupees 900 is double the loss incurred when the same article is sold for rupees 450. At what price should the article be sold to make 25% profit? That has been important. And the options we have 600, 750, 800, and data inadequate. And we go ahead for the same here. So let CP is equals to rupees X. Yeah, that has been we have. So for the same, then 900 plus X equals to X minus 450 equals to 3x equals to 1800 and x is equals to 600. So required SP equals to 125% of rupees 600, which is equals to rupees 125 upon 100 into 600. This is being cancelled by these two zeros. So 125 6 is rupees 750 that we have as an answer here. So here we're gonna end up with this, and before ending it up, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even though you can also enjoy the video as well. And on the same phase, if I'm going ahead here, and which has been important of course that we are dealing with, we will discuss about the 70th question of the sessions and in 96th class. That has been important one. So where we go ahead for the same, other than quantitative aptitude, if I'm telling about it, yes, we had done your sociology and software engineering. In that we had done your chemistry as well, many more subject as well, and chemistry for class 12, that has been we had done unit 1, unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5, unit 6, unit 7, unit 8, unit 9, as well as the conversions, logarithms, anti-logs with their atomic mass and molar masses. We had done your ER diagrams, which is in DBMS being important for you all, and what we had requested for. We are dealing with CPNST, which has been the computer based numerical and statistical technique. In that, even though we had started with unit 1, and hopefully we'll complete that soon as well, and we'll further continue with unit 2, unit 3, unit 4, unit 5. After that, we are dealing with English vocabulary, that has been important for you all, and that can enhance your English, and the speaking, English speaking, as well as the vocabulary as well. You'll get your words as well to speak it out. Other than that, we talk about it, we had completed your reasoning. In that, we had completed your verbal reasoning, where in that we had completed general mental ability in the logic reasoning. In non-verbal reasoning, we had done your series analogy, classification, analytical reasoning, mirror image, water image, embedded figure, completions of incomplete pattern, figure matrix, paper folding, paper cutting, rule detection, grouping of identical figures, cubes and dice, dot situation, constructions of squares and triangle, figure formation, analysis, and practice question set as well. After that, coming towards quantitative aptitude, yes, we had started with quantitative aptitude. In that, we had even though started with arithmetical ability. In arithmetical ability, we had done your operations on numbers, SCF and LCF of number, decimal fraction, simplification, square roots and cube roots, problems on numbers, problems on ages, surds and indices, percentage, profit and loss, averages, and we are dealing with 11th topic, that has been the profit and loss. After completing that, we'll start discussing about ratio and proportion, partnership, chain rule, time and work, pipe and system, time and distance, problems on trains, boards and streams, allegations on mixture, simple interest, compound interest, logarithm, area, volume and surface area, races and games of skills, calendar, clocks, stocks and shares, permutation and combination, probability to discount, bankers discount, height and distance, odd man out series as well. And in the second section we'll be having is your data interpretation. In that, we have to cover up the tabulation, bar graphs, pie charts and line graphs. After that, we'll end up with soon with quantitative aptitude. And other than this, it's a huge request to all the viewers to please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel, so that many and maximum people can get the information at once, and even you can also enjoy the video as well. And keep supported us as you have supported before, and your support is very important to us. Please go ahead with like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you. Hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, please give a thumbs up and give a suggestion on the comment box. Thank you.